Here we are back with IronmanHacks. How you like that? It's not breakfast with Bob.
That's hilarious.
We talked a bit earlier on about some of the athletes transiting from Olympic distance and moving on to Ironman. Jon took some time before he made Ironman champion, and then Daniela was also Olympic, and then after she moved on. But she also took some time. Now I remembered Brownlee. He was an Olympic champion, double Olympic champion, but then he wasn't doing so well in the 70.3 distance. Neither did Gomez. They did pretty well, but they didn't make champion. But right now we have people like Blummenfelt and Gustav Iden. Yes. Do you think had the Ironman California been there, they would have caught up to Jon? Because it's been so close. I mean, they moved so quickly from Olympic to Ironman in just a year or two. So
I think, I was going to say that I think Gustav and Kristian, their background is, here's the thing that's changed so much with ITU. Back in the day, when it was like the 2000, 2004, even up to 2000, until Brownlee got in, it used to be a fast swim, guys sort of rode together and rested up for a fast run. Then Alistair Brownlee changed the game, and he upped the ante on the bike, and he would scream at people throughout the bike ride, "Get your ass up here. What are you doing? Let's go. Let's work. Let's work." And he'd always, it wasn't like he was sitting in. He was the one, he would take 2 and 3 pulls. But his whole thing was, if we get off the bike with 3 of us, that's way better than getting off the bike with 20 of us. And it always blew him away. The guys who could not run him would sit with him on the bike and not attack. It's like, I'm going to run away from you. What are you doing? So he changed it. And then the people who benefited from that, Jan Frodeno benefited from that because he had to ride hard when he won his Olympic gold in 2008. And same moving forward with Gustav and Kristian. Those guys come from, they come from ITU. But if you look at Kristian and look at Gustav and what he's done at 70.3, those guys can do it all. And they do long, hard training. There's no shortcut to being great. And I always look at when a lot of your top 5K and 10K runners, when they go to their first marathon, they win or they're really close because they have that speed. And the same with Gustav and Kristian. They've got that raw speed. They're going to be a factor. What happens over time is as you start getting into long stuff, you start replacing quality training for quantity. You start going, well, I'm a marathoner now. I'm an Ironman now. I don't need to go to the track. I don't need to do those type of high intensity workouts. Those guys have those high intensity and they have long distance. I think we're going to see great things out of both Kristian and Gustav. They're very, very special.
Thanks for watching. Bob is truly an amazing guy. If you like listening to that as much as I did, you got to hit subscribe right down there. And I can bring you more from him, from other people like Rudy Von Berg, Mark Allen, Dave Scott, Tim Reed, Craig Alexander, Hunter Allen, so many others. Thanks a lot, you guys. Leave a comment. I may give you a shout out and see you on the next one.